Вы смотрите канал Асмодиан ТВ. И я продолжаю проходить игру Judgment для PlayStation 5. Так. Там кейс. Тут кейсов не видно. Кейсов не видно. Но сначала мы по пути заглянем в тендер. Тендер не просто так. Потому что 25 у меня социальный уровень. И это, по-моему, значит, что в тендере появилось новое дело. Ага, оно действительно появилось. Но не выполнен критерий прогресса по главной ему сценарию, по основной сюжетной линии. Так, а тут что? Ой, опять парик чьи-то летает. Это шляпа Такунага-сана. Он опять ее потерял. Да. Это шляпа Такунага-сан. Ауч! Вы в порядке? О, я думаю, я вывихнул лодыжку. Ягами-сан, не беспокойтесь. Догоните мою шляпу, пожалуйста. Ну, блин, не снова. Да, снова, но все-таки бегающие миссии намного интереснее. В этот раз какое-то было преследование быстрое. Ах, ребенок. Что это такое? Ау, это моя шляпа. Верни ее. Да? Ха-ха-ха-ха. Что? Нет, эй, помогите, Ягами-сан. Пожалуй, надо. Тебе что, я ребенка буду преследовать? Ёханый. Ребенок, ты какой-то... Не ребенок, ты какой-то же ребенок. Догнал ребенка. Вы очень быстрый, мистер. Да. А теперь отдай это. Но я нашел. Верни. Иначе я буду преследовать тебя до конца твоих дней. Ой. Напугал ребенка. Так. Сайт кейс. Двадцать 6 сайт квестов. Так, ладно. Я так полагаю, все на этом. Да, походу все. Можно немного двинуть сюжет. Не.
Really, guys?
楽しかったでござるよ。
Салмон. Кайта-сан. А, детективчик наш. Адвокатишка.
Sugiura.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
I wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure. I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
Что связывает Шинтани и эту клинику ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Ну что ж, эта клиника разработала некое лекарство AD9, очень эффективное, которому пророчили Нобелевскую премию. Настолько эффективное, что Министерство здравоохранения выделило огромные деньги на дальнейшие испытания и ускорение производства этого лекарства. Сейчас якобы оно используется на животных, и все животные показывают отличные результаты. Я разговаривал вот с этим мужичком, который сейчас директор института, который презентовал это лекарство, когда вел дело Акупа. Ну и сейчас мы звоним по телефону, по которому звонил Шинтани, чтобы хотя бы понять, с кем разговариваем.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
Ну, естественно, надо представиться Шинтани.
This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
Oh, it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Oh, it sort of slipped my mind, sorry. Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, in that case...
DD.
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
I see. Thank you anyway. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay. Me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. Did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
Ага, ну, мы решили, что я общался с этим директором, поэтому я решил сходить и попробовать все сам разузнать. А в это время Джестер у меня спрашивает по поводу дела Окуба. Виделся ли я с ним после того, как ему вынесли смертный приговор и прочее. Оказывается, что прежде чем моя адвокатская карьера пошла по жопе, я второй раз защищал Окуба-сана в суде, когда он был обвинен в убийстве Эми-чан.
Yeah.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Whoa, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Мы пойдем в ADDC. Кайта с Шинтани пойдут, узнают, что там с ихней Якудзой, семьей. Рюси Кикида, директор ADDT. Деменция. У кого-то проблемы с деменцией. Это бы лекарство помогло бы Брюсу Уиллису.
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Может, ты заплатишь тогда за это такси? Не? Ага, сейчас. А теперь платить пришлось мне. Такси он взял для нас. Ого. Какой большой центр.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
Большой центр, очень большой.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Чё за галюны?
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamuro yesterday.
A murder?
A co-worker of ours, named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Угу. А кто это с ним рядом? О, он меня узнал. Глаза расширились. Он не ожидал меня увидеть.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Директор of ADC Ryusuke Kido.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
3 года назад.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The health minister. It's
Министр
all his cause how much
здравоохранения.
funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you.
Это
Terasawa-kun,
Эмичин.
these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
Это вот и есть
This
та
way.
самая
I can show you
Эми-чан,
how to get to Waku-san's room.
которую
Who's
якобы
Waku-san?
убили.
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Коичи в акту жертв Куба с подозреванием Такаюки Ягами. Рисаки Кида, директор ADDC и специалист нейропсихологии. С момента, как ADDC стала под его управлением, стала под управлением Министерства здравоохранения,
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
Комната жертвы на 4-м этаже. ADDC, центральный корпус, 4-й этаж.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
Эта комната занимал Ваку-сан.
What's down there?
Что там?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Это
Oh,
исследовательское крыло,
You can't
где
get in
мы
without a gold
разрабатываем
key card,
лекарства.
though. Not even I have one.
Без ключа карты туда не
Gold,
попасть.
huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch.
Там беспрецедентные
Ягами.
системы безопасности.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
and when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Ну, тут появился 2 года назад болезнь Альцгеймера, которая, в принципе, ведет к деменции. Так, котик. Я уверен, что где-то есть котик.
Ага. Hey.
40 лет, одинокий.
What the? What the?
Стандартная униформа
Suspicious.
медсестер. Так, а что я должен здесь?
What the? Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Hey. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here. Hey, all the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
Да. Котик найден, самое главное.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose? It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Well, of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want.
Расскажи мне, как это делать.
All right. Here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
Okubo-kun не убивал никого, он просто сбросил тело. По крайней мере, он так заявил.
No, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend, accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
Эта глава, походу, будет посвящена делу 3 лет назад. Ну что ж, убийство Коичи Ваку. В 2015 году тело пропавшего пациента ADDC Коичи Ваку, 66 лет, было найдено в горах Окатама через 3 месяца после его исчезновения. Шинпей Акуба, наемный рабочий приезжающий рабочий ADDC, был арестован после того, как полиция проверила, какие транспортные средства приезжали и покидали госпиталь. Медперсонал понял, что Ваку пропал 8 часов. Медперсонал заметил пропажу Ваку в 8 часов утра. Акуба собирал больничное грязное белье около 8 утра и покинул ADDC на своем рабочем грузовике в 10. Этим же утром. Тело Ваку было сразу найдено после того, как Акуба рассказал местонахождение полиции. Также точная причина смерти неизвестна. Аутопсия Ваку показала, что он умер от удушения. Но Окуба Шинпей настаивал на том, что он не убивал, что он обнаружил у себя в белье труп и сбросил его в горах. Даже записаться здесь нельзя. Чуть-чуть не пробежали мимо.
Hey, Yagami, you're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have. Looks like a regular old garage to me.
Ну да, стандартный гараж.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Здесь.
The truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's truck.
Была улика, что Окуба был, что Ваку был в Окуба грузовике.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Ну, расскажи еще детали.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Значит, 7:50 его видели, а 8:30 его спохватились. За эти 40 минут кто-то его задушил, подкинул тело.
You don't mind? That would be great.
А что в его комнате, я еще такого не видел. Так, ну что ж. Так, предположительно, убийство Ваку произошло между 7:50, когда он был последний раз видел, и 8:30. Так. Экспертиза ДНК жертвы, следы ДНК жертвы были позже найдены в грузовике. Но... Так, Терозава.
Are you finished?
Not yet. Just a little longer. Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here. I wonder how well you can see in here from the hallway.
Are you...
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
Что-то еще хотите сообщить?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
А вот и Окубо.
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Подозревание в убийстве Шинпея Куба. Он утверждает, что его подставили.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Waku-san's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
Да. Ну что ж, похоже, Эми Таразава-чан имеет какие-то виды на Окубо, потому что она спросила, что ему светит. Я ответил, что 10 лет, а может и больше. Она спросила, а если он сознается, скатит ли это срок? Я сказал, не факт. А сейчас мы опрашиваем его самого. Он не видел Ваку вообще в этот день. Но потом, когда он понял, что его подбросили ему в грузовик, после некоторых терзаний, он все-таки решил его сбросить труп в горах.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku-san?
Huh?
Так как у него уже было приводы и срок 6-летней давности, полиция, скорее всего, его заподозрила, если бы он отправился к ней.
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah, I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. It sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Прекрасно. Дело немного вырисовывается. Оказалось, что у меня был... у Акубы был за 3 дня до убийства конфликт с этим Ваку. Ваку вследствие тяготения болезнью, деменцией, обвинил Акуба в том, что тот у кровавого бумажника попытался ударить. И якобы это мотив, почему Акуба убил. Конечно, странный мотив, что затаил обиду и прочее. Из-за того, что всего лишь было какое-то дело о насилии 6 лет назад.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Так, ну что ж, ребята. На этом я, пожалуй, закончу эту часть прохождения игры Judgment для PlayStation 5. С вами был Асмо. Вы смотрели канал Асмодиан ТВ. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. И до следующей встречи. Пока-пока-пока.